The lemon blueberry cheesecake macaron is one of the best sellers in my shop. This is Michelle from Michelle's Macarons. By the end of this video, you'll have my recipe for lemon blueberry cheesecake macarons. For the best macaron and filling recipes, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. So sift the almond flour and powdered sugar together twice. Then you're gonna beat your egg whites on low speed until they're slightly frothy, with little tiny bubbles in it and a little bit lighter in color. Add a pinch of cream of tartar, and then let it go on low speed until it gets whiter and the bubbles get smaller. Without stopping the mixer, add in the granulated sugar and turn it up to high speed, as high as it will go. Okay, let that go until you get stiff peaks. If you're like, Michelle, whoa, slow down, check out my other macaron video where I do very detailed instructions on how to make these. Okay, let that go on high speed until it is very stiff peaks, clumps in there. Yay, great. Now you're gonna sift a third of the dry ingredients into the batter and you fold that in there, fold it 10 times. And if you don't know what I'm talking about or you don't know how to fold, go back to that other video that I just told you about. And I go into excruciating detail on how to fold and how long to whip the meringue and piping and everything else. Don't watch this video until you've seen that one. Fold it 10 times. Now you're gonna sift another third of the dry ingredients in there and fold 10 more times. Okay, now you're gonna add the last third of the dry ingredients and you're gonna fold it 20 more times. Okay, add a little bit of yellow food coloring. It really doesn't matter, I use liquid. I don't like using gel. I'm convinced it tastes worse than the liquid. Add yellow, just enough to me. I like a light yellow because I don't want to put more food coloring in there than I have to. Then you're going to fold it 15 more times. Once again, watch the other video. And then test the batter to see if it's ready. Nope, not ready. Okay, check it again. Now, this helps if you have, I've only done this with liquid. I've never done this with gel. I don't know if the gel would run around the bag like the liquid food coloring does, but take blue food coloring and drop little dots into the bag, and then I just kind of shake it up and tap on the sides. Yep, there you go, add a little more. Whatever, go with what you feel. All right, so then you're gonna pour the batter in there. Do you prefer citrus and fruity desserts, or do you like more of a caramel chocolate peanut butter? Let me know in the comments below. Now pipe it, and piping is also in the other video. Keep the piping bag straight, don't pipe circles, just hold it and pipe straight down. Now you add the butter and the cream cheese. I do this all in my KitchenAid stand mixer with the paddle attachment. Whip that up until it is fluffy. This is important that you whip the butter and the cream cheese together before you add the other ingredients. Turn on to high speed, whip it like crazy. Then you add your powdered sugar and then your lemon juice and use real lemons. Squeeze the lemons, don't use lemon juice. Add your vanilla extract, lemon extract. I turn it on to low speed so you don't get powdered sugar everywhere. And then once it's kind of incorporated, turn it up to high speed and whip the crap out of that until it's really light and fluffy. See, it should be nice, light, and fluffy. It shouldn't be runny. Now you're gonna pipe this into the shells. I don't always use a piping tip. Sometimes I just use a gallon-sized bag and cut the tip off. You're gonna have some left over, but you can just go to town on that. Eat it with some crackers. So pipe that on and you're gonna leave the middle open. This is where the good part comes in. Now the jam. So I just use a little spoon and put a little dollop in there. Don't skimp, this is the good part. Now, when you're putting them together, you don't smush it together and spin it. Make sure when you're piping, you leave room around the edge, because when you put the lid on, it's gonna spread a little bit. So you wanna make sure that it doesn't go out over the edge and get all messy. So when you push the lid down on the top, just enough that it's touching the filling, you don't need to press it down, it'll stick. Yeah, see how it's not coming out over the edge? You don't want it to overflow on the edge. Ooh, this is important. Don't eat these right away. They have to stay in the fridge for at least 24 hours and they will be delicious. Then take one out, let it get to room temperature, maybe 20 minutes, then take a bite and it'll be soft and delicious. Click the link in the description for the full recipe. And don't forget to join the Michelle's Macarons Facebook group, where you can connect with other macaron bakers and get answers to your baking questions. If you like this video, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends. Check out these next videos to perfect your macaron recipe.